Everybody, Aaron Gibson here, Sandgate Parish Councillor, and now proudly the selected candidate to run as the County Council Conservative Party candidate for Ilkeston South and Kirk Allen Fields. So fantastically proud to have this opportunity. Kirk Allen's a place that I have spent so much time in. It's unbelievable. I went to the nursery there as a child. It's not there anymore, but the Park Nursery, as it was known. I used to work just up the road in West Hallam. I live just down the road in Sandacre and have done now for the last 5 years. No, God, longer than that. No, 7 years. And yeah, I've been in and around Kirk Allen for some of the biggest and key phases of my life. So extremely proud to have the opportunity to come and talk to you to see if you want me to represent you, and in a county seat. Unfortunately, at the time of making this video, which is the 27th of December 2020, we're back in lockdown. So it's going to be quite difficult for me to come out and see you because technically now it's illegal unless I have a very good reason to go out there. I'm part of a support bubble and all that sort of stuff that's been set up by the central government. So it's not a great way to try and fight through that at the start of a campaign to come and see everybody and see what's going on in Kirk Allen. So we're going to have to do this digitally, which is fine. I'm happy to try and get used to some technology. It's about time, I suppose. So I'll be making these videos and I'll be doing them hopefully daily, but at least once every 2 days, just so you can get to know me, I can get to know you, you can get to understand the sorts of things that I stand for, the sorts of things that I want to do to try and help Kirk Allen and even improve it and make it an even better place to be than it is already. So I hope these videos are going to be effective. But what I'm going to do is obviously I'll post them on my feed, so my Twitter feed, my Facebook feed. I'm thinking of starting a YouTube one as well, but we'll see how these videos go, and if there's a demand for that, then we'll move into that. Because I've seen that Kirk Allen Academy seem to really like using YouTube. I've seen that, so maybe we can do something there, link up. Who knows? And yeah, and really, it's just a way to have a discussion. Now, unfortunately, it's going to be a bit of a one-way discussion because it's not through a live feed or anything at the moment, although we might start doing those. Again, it depends how people want to talk. But it is going to be a bit of a, I talk to you, and then you guys leave your comments and tell me what you think about that, and then I get back to you, which it's really not the best way of doing things, and this bloody pandemic won't go away. So unfortunately, it's the best that we can do right now, and I'll try and make them as good as we can. We'll see what we can do. Right. So today, I want to talk in particular about something in Kirk Allen which has grabbed me over the last sort of 4 or 5 weeks when I've been delving into the area and trying to understand a little bit more what's happening in there on the ground. And the experience of Kirk Allen that I've had have been really positive, and I was surprised actually to see this, but it's something that I think really needs addressing because there's clearly something going on that the current people who are involved, I hope it's on their radar. I haven't really seen much from the incumbent on these points, which has been a little bit disappointing. And maybe this will kick them into action. Who knows? But something needs to be done about this, right? So just looking at some of the crime statistics over the last 5 years, it's quite a long time. I'm not taking a short snapshot here. This is quite a long time. The rate of violent offending, violent crimes, has really shot through the roof, and I mean really shot through the roof. So if we look at the averages, monthly averages of recorded offences in Kirk Allen alone, this is what they read like. So 2016, just over 12 a month. Okay, 12 violent crimes reported every month in 2016. 2017, 13, so it's fairly similar. 2018, it goes up to 18 per month. 2019, 26 per month. And in 2020, and there could be reasons for this, I appreciate that, but in 2020, 36 violent crimes every month on average in Kirk Allen. that's exponential. You know, that's 3 times where it was 4 years ago in 2016. I don't know how that's happening really. Maybe there's been a difference in the way it's reported. I'm guessing that's what some people might come back and tell me. Okay, well, we can have that discussion. Maybe there have been um, certain changes in the way that people feel more comfortable in bringing forward violent crimes. Maybe there's a heavier police presence. I don't know. All these things need to be better understood. And I'm really hoping people will feedback and tell me what's going on, because from the look of that, there's a security issue here that needs to be resolved. And I hope the incumbent is looking at resolving it, if not resolving it now, because this is pretty pivotal. You know, people don't want to live in an unsafe area, and absolutely rightfully so. You know, the people of Kirkcallam are good, hardworking people who do not need to be living in an area where they're under threat from violent crime. 37 a month? 37 a month? Wow, that's a lot. So I hope people can come back and let me know what's going on there. Again, I'm happy to have conversations through this. Please leave comments in the chat box and we can have a conversation, because I want to really get to the bottom of this and understand why the average amount of violent crimes per month has gone up by about 200% in the space of 4 years. There should be an answer there. There really should be an answer there. The incumbent, absolutely welcome the conversation. I'm happy to have conversations about it. Even if they're virtual conversations, I'm happy to have a conversation about it. So let's do it. Let's have those talks. And yeah, hopefully I'll speak to you all soon. Bye-bye.